Welcome back, YouTube. Today we are going to be focusing on the booty and just everything that I do in general to stay fit. People ask me all the time, hey Tiyanna, I'm trying to get a big old butt like you. I'm trying to get some abs, some arms, whatever may be the case. This is how I do it. But first off, I just want to go ahead and put my disclaimer out there. This is what worked best for my body, and I'm just here to, guide all of you to your fitness goals. So, with that being said, I like to hit this, I don't know what they call it. Like, it's a little bit harder than an elliptical, but it's my favorite thing to do because it really is going to be working on your glutes, your abs, and all that good stuff. However, you want to make sure that you do it the correct way, making sure that you're moving your arms in a running motion and keeping your butt low, as you can see here. You don't want to be leaning over. You don't want to be slouching. Doing this, you have to have really, really good form. Should be upright, your back should be straight, and your butt should be low if you really want to maximize the effectiveness of this workout to activate your glutes, activate your abs while working out your arms. Moving on, I like to set my weights. I want to say maybe 55 pounds. I'm 165 pounds, so that's at least 110 of my pounds I am lifting. I love to start off with this just to get my arms a little bit warmed up and just to really focus on my upper back, my lateral muscles, my chest, and my shoulders. This is also going to help my biceps when I start to do the pull-up, which is here, and eventually I go straight into my dips as well. These workouts really work well if you're the type of girl that kind of have heavier set boobs, if you're really trying to focus on lifting those pectoral muscles and building your arms and your shoulders and just lifting your chest area. This is really going to help you and also help back fat. A lot of women always say, hey, I got back fat, I really want to work on it. These are the workouts for you. And we have my boyfriend dancing. This is what we do in between workouts. We love to dance. Okay, so after warming up my legs and my arms, I like to stretch. So I just decided to use my boyfriend as a demonstration of stretching. We really like to stretch the hamstring. This is very, very important. Those tend to get a little bit tight when you're lifting heavy weights. So just taking your time and making sure you stretch slowly. If you have a partner, I definitely suggest you get one. It really helps you push yourself to your limits and be able to stretch further than you'd ever thought. Especially my boyfriend, he's not really flexible, so I tend to help him stretch his back out a lot before he gets into his workouts. One of my favorite workouts to do while I'm in the gym is the Bulgarian squat. This is going to really work the top part of your buttocks and your lower back, also your quads. It's really just going to work on the single leg. It's really, really important that you do not put your front of your knee and the front of your foot. You want everything to be leveled. You want your back to be extended straight. You want everything to be aligned. If not, you can cause serious injuries. Again, before doing this workout, make sure that you get your form correct, completely correct. I have weights just because I've been doing this for a while, but make sure your form is correct. And when you're coming up, you're squeezing your glutes because you really want to activate that leg that you're working with. Moving along, I will be doing the sumo squat. I like to stand on the bench to get a full range of motion and really get deep down into the squat. When doing this, you really have to pay attention to your foot positioning. 1, so you don't fall, and 2, just to make sure you're really working out the inner thighs and your glutes. This workout is one of my favorites. It works your glutes, your quadriceps, your hamstrings, your hip flexors, even your calves. Towards the end, I like to give a little bit of a pulse. I feel like this really helps with your inner thighs and your buttocks, and it just really is going to get that toned look that you want. Next, we're going to be doing the single-legged hip thrust. This is one of my favorite exercises as well because it's a dynamic stability exercise to help strengthen your glutes, your hamstrings, and it's just going to really get you properly stabilized. I like to sometimes hold my butt to make sure that I'm squeezing it and getting that full range of motion. I like to use the boozle ball when I'm at the gym. However, you don't. You can use a bench, you can use the floor, whatever you're comfortable with. I just feel like it really helps me activate the gluteus part of my butt by just When you squeeze, you come up. Make sure your leg is straight in the air, or you can keep it lower in front of you. Your right leg or your left leg, whatever leg you're doing, is going to work as your weight to make it a little bit more difficult for you. But make sure you get that last stretch in, and we're moving straight into leg lifts. You can do this on anything that you want to do it on. Sometimes I hang off the monkey bars, but this just so happened to be available at the time. I tend to do 4 sets of this, and I also do about, I want to say 20 each rep. I'll do 10 straight. Oh, look at there's my boyfriend dancing again. Y'all see, he's dancing throughout the whole video. But anyways, I try to go left and right, side to side, just to really activate the middle part of my abs and my lower abs. Moving along in the gym, I will definitely hit up the leg quad machine. I just start off with just a quick little warm up of using both legs, and I think sometimes I use 130 pounds at this point. And then I go straight into single legs just to really focus on that quadricep. Make sure that you're breathing. As you can see, I'm breathing a lot. Sometimes I do pulse just to work the top part of the quadricep. And I think I do about 80 pounds for each leg. And finally, I like to finish off with a leg press machine. I really love this machine. It allows me to fully extend my legs without too much pressure on my back. I am doing 225 here, 245s on each side. I also like to do a little pulse. This is going to really target my calf muscles and the top of my thighs. This is just what I like to do. You don't have to, but I will stress the fact that whatever you're doing this, you want to make sure that your feet are planted firmly on the plate and you're extending through the heels of your feet, and make sure that you are doing a weight that you can do. And finally, my favorite part, which is stretching. Yes, sometimes I'll stretch 5 minutes in the beginning, like I said before, but here I just go ahead and really get my deep stretching in, make sure I'm stretching each side of my leg, and when I lift to my right and my left, I try to really stretch the sides of my stomach as well. And going forward and stretching my back, I feel like after working out all of those muscle groups, if you don't stretch good enough, I promise you're either going to get injured or you're going to really be just terribly sore tomorrow or the next day. So I just go ahead and I do my stretches. Like I said before, most of them are going to be geared to yoga stances. It's just what works best for me and how I like to stretch my body. Everyone has a different workout stretching that they like to do when they're warming down, but this is mine. So I hope y'all love my videos. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. See y'all again, and let's talk Tiyanna.